co-mates and brothers in exile. Hath not old custom made this life more sweet than that of painted pomp? Are not these woods more free from peril than the envious court? Here feel we but the penalty of Adam, the season's difference as the icy fang and churlish chiding of the winter's wind, which, when it bites and blows upon my body, even till I shrink with cold, I smile and say, this is no flattery. These are counselors that feelingly persuade me what I am. Sweet are the uses of adversity, which, like the toad, ugly and venomous, wears yet a precious jewel in his head. And this, our life, exempt from public haunt, finds tongues in trees, books in the running brooks, sermons in stones, and good in everything. I would not change it.
Can it be possible that no one saw them? It cannot be. Some villains of my court are of consent and sufferance in this.
My lord, the Roynish clown is also missing. Hesperia, the princess gentlewoman, confesses that she secretly o'erheard your daughter and cousin much commend the parts and graces of the wrestler, and she believes, wherever they are gone, that youth is surely in their company.
Send to his brother. Fetch that gallant hither. If he be absent, bring his brother to me. I'll make him find him.
Who's there?
What? My young master. Oh, my gentle master. Oh, my sweet master.
Why? What's the matter?
Come, not within these doors. Within this roof, the enemy of all your graces lives, your brother. No brother. Yet not the son. I will not call him son of him I was about to call his father. Hath heard your praises, and this night he means to burn the lodging where you used to lie, and you within it. Abhor it, fear it, do not enter it. I have 500 crowns, which I did store to be my foster nurse when service should in my old limbs lie lame and unregarded age in corners thrown. Take that. Here is the gold. Let me be your servant. Though I look old, yet I am strong and lusty. Oh! Good old man, how well in thee appears the constant service of the antique world, when service sweat for duty, not for meed. But come thy ways. We'll go along together.
Oh, Jupiter, how weary are my spirits. I care not for my spirits if my legs were not weary. I pray you, bear with me. I cannot go any further. Well, this is the forest of Arden. Why? How now, monsieur? What? You look merrily. A fool. A fool. I met a fool in the forest, a motley fool, a miserable world as I do live by food. I met a fool who laid him down and basked him in the sun and railed on late fortune in good terms, in good set terms, and yet a motley fool. Good morrow, fool, quoth I. No, sir, quoth he. And then he drew a dial from his poke, and looking on it with lackluster eyes, says very wisely, it is 10 o'clock. Thus we may see, quoth he, how the world wags. 'Tis but an hour ago since it was 9, and after 1 hour more 'twill be 11. And so from hour to hour from hour we wrought, and
and thereby hangs a tale. What fool is this? Oh, worthy fool, one that hath been a courtier. Oh, if I were a fool. I am ambitious for a motley coat. Thou shalt have one. It is my only suit. Invest me in my motley, give me leave to speak my mind, and I will through and through cleanse the foul body of the infected world, if they will patiently receive my medicine. Forbear, and eat no more.
Why, I have eaten none yet.
Forbear, and eat no more.
Why, I have eaten none yet.
Nor shalt not, till necessity be served. What would you have? Your gentleness shall force more than your force move us to gentleness. I almost die for food, and let me have it. Sit down, and feed, and welcome to our table. Speak you so gently? Pardon me, I pray you. I thought that all things had been savage here, and therefore I put on the countenance of stern commandment. Then, but forbear your food a little whilst like a doe, evil's age and hunger I will not touch a bit. Go, find him out, and we will nothing waste until you return. Thou seest we are not all alone unhappy. This wide and universal theatre presents more woeful pageants in the scene wherein we play in. All the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players. They have their exits and their entrances, and one man in his time plays many parts, his act being 7 ages. At first, the infant, mewling and puking in his mother's arms, and then the whining schoolboy with his satchel and shining morning face, creeping like snail unwillingly to school, and then the lover, sighing like furnace, with a woeful ballad made to his mistress' eyebrow, then a soldier, full of strange oaths and bearded like the pard, jealous in honor, sudden and quick in quarrel, seeking the bubble reputation even in the cannon's mouth, and then the justice, with fair round belly, with good cape lined, with eyes severe and beard of formal cut, full of wise saws and modern instances, and so he plays his part. The 6th age shifts into the lean and slippered pantaloon, with spectacles on nose and pouch on side, his youthful hose, well saved, a world too wide for his shrunk shank, and his big, manly voice turning again towards childish treble pipes and whistles in his sound. Last scene of all that ends this strange, eventful history is second childishness and mere oblivion, sans teeth, sans eyes, sans taste, sans everything. If that you were the good Sir Roland's son, as you have whispered faithfully you were, and as mine eye doth his effigies witness, most truly limbed and living in your face, be truly welcome hither.